In a world where celebrities can't step outside without a fleet of bodyguards, there's one guy who's like, nah, I'm good. Keanu Reeves. That's right, the man who dodges bullets on screen and subway cars in real life doesn't need a security detail. But here's the kicker. How does the guy who kicks ass in movies not need someone to kick ass for him in real life? Let's unpack the mystery of why Keanu isn't just the nicest guy in Hollywood, but also the chillest when it comes to safety. Spoiler alert, it's not because he's too cool for a bodyguard, it's because he is the bodyguard. The dangers of celebrity life. Being a celebrity is far from the glamorous, glittering life that many imagine. Sure, there's the fame, the fortune, and the fancy red carpet events, but there's also the dark side. With fame comes a target on your back, quite literally. Celebrities are constantly being watched, stalked, and chased by paparazzi, fans, and sometimes even dangerous individuals. Celebrities can't step out without being followed. They need someone to ensure they stay safe, to fend off the occasional overzealous fan, or to deflect a rogue paparazzo trying to get that perfect shot. Take Jay-Z's bodyguard, Julius Dorr, for example. Julius went to great lengths in 2014 when Solange Knowles had an altercation with Jay-Z in an elevator. And who can forget Britney Spears' former bodyguard, Mark Chinen? He testified on her behalf during the messy conservatorship saga, or even the iconic Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston from The Bodyguard. Real-life situations that sounded like scenes from movies. We also can't leave out Kim Kardashian's bodyguard, Pascal Duvier, who kept the reality star safe during several intense moments, though his absence during Kim's robbery in Paris in 2016 raised some eyebrows. So with all these crazy stories about bodyguards swooping in to protect celebrities, why is Keanu so adamant about flying solo? What makes him so confident to leave his safety in his own hands? The Keanu factor. If you're still scratching your head wondering why Keanu doesn't have a bodyguard, let's break it down, because the answer is pretty simple. Keanu Reeves is the guy who rewrote the rulebook on what it means to be a Hollywood superstar. Picture this, no flashy entourage, no bodyguards with bulging muscles trailing behind him, just Keanu, minding his own business, living his life. In a world where stars need to be escorted by security like they're the president, Keanu's out here playing it cool with the quiet confidence of a ninja in a yoga class. Seriously, the man's a walking paradox, famous but humble, powerful but low-key. What sets Keanu apart from the typical celebrity is how he embraces the simple life. While other stars are busy showing off their shiny toys, Keanu's hopping on the subway, getting on buses, and shuttling around airports with the rest of us regular folks. Can you picture Brad Pitt or Leonardo DiCaprio squishing into a crowded subway car? Neither can I, but Keanu? Totally. And here's a thought, what if we all just took a lesson from him and realized you don't need a private jet to feel important? Sometimes all you need is a ticket, a bus, and a sense of adventure. Oh, and let's not forget Keanu's love for motorcycles. This isn't just about tossing on a leather jacket for a cool Instagram photo. Keanu's a full-blown motorcyclist. He even owns his own company, Arch Motorcycle, creating bikes that aren't just made to look good, but to give the rider the ultimate sense of freedom on the open road. Picture this, Keanu cruising down the highway with wind in his hair, leather jacket flapping in the breeze, while some bodyguard is left in the dust, trying to catch up. Good luck with that. You can't chase a guy down on a bike. He's already miles ahead, living his best life. So in a world full of over-the-top protection and security details, Keanu chooses to be his own bodyguard. Who needs a hulking protector when you're already the embodiment of cool and chill? After all, the man who dodges bullets on screen doesn't need anyone watching his back in real life. The only thing Keanu needs to be protected from is, well, probably the paparazzi trying to catch him buying a sandwich at 7-Eleven. But honestly, even that's kind of charming. The one-man army. Let's be real for a second. Keanu is a legit action hero. We're not just talking about movie roles here. Keanu could probably kick most of us into the next time zone if he needed to. It's well known that Keanu is not your average action star who just shows up, reads some lines, and does a few stunts. Keanu immerses himself completely in his roles. He's trained extensively in multiple martial arts like judo, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, and even Krav Maga, not to mention his expertise in handling various weapons from firearms to swords and knives. Now, you might be wondering, why does Keanu need all these skills? Well, it's simple. Keanu doesn't just pretend to be an action hero, he lives it. This guy doesn't shy away from doing his own stunts, whether it's an epic car chase, jumping across buildings, or fighting off bad guys, Keanu dives into action with a passion that's unmatched. In fact, Keanu is so into this that fans have joked that he might actually be John Wick or Neo in real life. Take The Matrix for example. Keanu was new to the action genre and had to learn kung fu and wire work to pull off those iconic fight scenes. He was jumping across rooftops, dodging bullets, and defying gravity like a seasoned pro. And then came The Matrix Reloaded, where he upped his game even more, pulling off a 360-degree kick and riding motorcycles against traffic on freeways. Talk about next level dedication. Then there's John Wick, the role that solidified Keanu as one of Hollywood's toughest stars. Keanu took on the art of gun fu, blending martial arts with gunplay in a way that made moviegoers lose their minds. From insane stunts in nightclubs to ridiculous car chases, Keanu delivered pure adrenaline. By John Wick Chapter 2, he was so skilled in judo and jujitsu that he was literally tossing guys down staircases while wielding a shotgun. And by the time John Wick Chapter 3 came around, Keanu had mastered horse riding, sword fighting, and even using a book as a weapon. Yes, a book. If that's not enough to convince you that Keanu is too cool to need a bodyguard, I don't know what is. This man is a real-life action hero, capable of handling any threat that comes his way, whether it's on screen or off. The nicest guy in Hollywood. While it's easy to focus on Keanu's tough exterior, let's not forget the softer side of this Hollywood legend. Keanu might be able to handle himself in any dangerous situation, but he's also one of the kindest, most humble stars in the industry. In a world where many celebrities are known for their diva behavior, Keanu stands out as the antithesis. He's constantly going out of his way to make people feel seen, appreciated, and loved. Take for example how he treats his fans. You won't catch Keanu acting all aloof or too busy to stop for a photo, autograph, or even a hug. Imagine bumping into him on the street and getting a spontaneous hug from the guy. That's just the kind of person Keanu is. It's not just fans that benefit from his kindness. Keanu treats everyone on set with the utmost respect. From the director to the stagehand, Keanu is the guy who takes the time to chat with everyone, making them feel valued. And don't even get me started on Keanu's generosity. This man doesn't just give time, he gives money. Lots of it. In one instance, he anonymously gave $20,000 to a set builder who was struggling with family issues. And when it came time to pay for The Matrix's special effects team, Keanu wasn't shy about dipping into his own earnings. In fact, he gave millions of dollars away to the people who made the film the success it was. This wasn't for the press or for the headlines. Keanu did it because it was the right thing to do. If you're as amazed by Keanu's badassery and kindness as we are, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories. Share this with your friends, because honestly, who wouldn't want to be as cool as Keanu? Until next time, stay awesome and keep it chill, just like Keanu.